Why hello there and welcome back to Let's Play 999, the first game in the Zero Escape series. Last time we talked about the Titanic conspiracy and stuff. Today we are locked in the freezer. Yay! Anyway, let's see if we can get out of here. That thing is frozen solid, but there's water dripping from this pipe, which means it's not frozen. Which means it's warmer than not frozen. Warmer than frozen water. Huh. Well, we have warm water. That's not gonna help us a whole lot. Huh. Chunk of pork. Well. Anything else that's fun? Well. A large bottle. That's fun. Rope. That's also fun. And that's it in the hole. Anything else? Chicken. Sure. And dry ice. It's called dry ice because it's not wet. It's a thing. And naturally, since we are freezing to death, we have the time to talk a lot. See you next episode. You can say that, yes. Oh. Why would you know that? Why would you know that of all people? Oh well. Let's not complain. Aha. Well, you should get out of here even quicker. Yes, that's right. Welp. That's because carbon dioxide is a freaking badass. Don't turn into a liquid because you don't pile enough pressure onto it. We could end the conversation right quickly, but This particular decision is one of those triggers that is required in order to get the good ending. So yeah, question everything is that it did strike jumper is rather odd. Not to me personally, but Jumpy is a little bit of an idiot. Also, this conversation is gonna turn towards something else. I mean, with those two, it's bound to be a conspiracy theory. But still, it's not like conspiracy theories aren't interesting. It's just a matter of how seriously to take each one. Nope. There is no liquid carbon dioxide at 1 atmosphere. At the moment, anyway. Because, well, this game may or may not have other opinions about whether that could exist sometime in the future. Yup. But technically vapor, because the gas, I've heard gas often describe supercritical fluids, whereas simple vapor that isn't supercritical is just, well, vapor. But I'm not gonna argue the point that a vapor might also be called a gas. It doesn't particularly matter all that much. Ha. Okay. That's degrees Fahrenheit, by the way. So, yeah. That's about body temperature, isn't it? Personally, I can't help but call bullshit on that one. At least pure water would probably not be able to form a crystal like that. Naturally, if you add some sort of substance to the ice, to the water, I certainly don't doubt that, well, ice would form at much higher temperatures. Ice-9. How befitting of the nonary game. And we get this music again. You can tell. It's mysterious and spooky and all that kind of stuff. Like Inception. someone actually has claimed to have measured, to have discovered vaporized carbon. It's at like ridiculously low pressure with ridiculously high temperatures, and therefore kind of unbelievable. Just as a nice little fun fact, that would also mean, however, that Ice-9 wouldn't just form because the water was cooled. It would need high pressure over a long period of time or something in order to form. Just saying, that's the analogy you are pulling here, June. If carbon solidifies, it'll usually become graphite, which is a metal-like structure, so to say. The crystallization of glycerine. It's a thing, apparently, at least in the in-game world of this game. Let's say in and game are a lot more. Did all sorts of things to it. Oh, you have no idea. Glycerine is also used as a massage oil. Poor glycerine. It's almost as if all the glycerin in the world was connected to each other via some sort of, I don't know, telepathic mechanism. You may have noticed that this game is absolutely and ridiculously weird. Like through an invisible field. Doesn't particularly matter what we choose here, but happy ending with June. I'm sure it's gonna come. And I am pretty impressed by the game. It's ridiculously weird and all that, but fairly consistent within itself, I'd say. The same goes naturally for the sequel. As well as, well, the anime, the director of this game, is currently in the making of. Punchline, I've mentioned that before. 2 words, by the way. If you're looking for a single word punchline, you're not gonna have too much luck. then we'd have a tiny little problem there. He certainly isn't worrying about the end of the world already, because he's already freezing to death without Ice-9. So, I'm like 15 minutes or so into the episode, and I think I can get us out of here. If the cutscene ends soon, it's gonna end soon. Wait, Santa is from Iceland? Isn't he like from Greenland, rather? Oh yeah! Let's do it! So, we want to make an explosion with dry ice. Like being beaten with frozen chicken. Yay! Crumbled dry ice. Well, let's start building our bomb. Yay! And now we just need to affix the bomb to the door. Then we are gonna have a nice little explosion. Because yes, if you're stuck in a freezer, make a bomb from dry ice. It's the perfect plan. What could possibly go wrong? We get the frick out of Dodge. That's what we do now. Yeah, you wanna go over there and tap it a little? That might work too. How about the frozen beef? Pork. We have in our inventory. No, we need that for later. Well, how about we hide behind June? I'm sure she can catch most of the explosion with her ridiculously large clothes. Because everyone wants to go down the hole sometime in their lives. Cover your ears. Chumpy hasn't been recruited into this game for his humor. In the next game, however, there's gonna be a real comedian called Fi. Badoom! Oh yeah! Haha! Yep, and half the door with it. Well, yay! We escaped from here. But who locked us in here in the first place? Don't find out next time on Let's Play Terror Escape 999. I hope you enjoyed this episode. This is Legion and fare thee well.